people will find it.
Is that working?
Yeah, I can see it loading, mate.
Loading up, yeah.
All right. Is this mic loud enough? Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
I don't use a mic very often. Nick, have you got access to the sheets?
Nope.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You've been doing it for months. How can you not been given it?
I don't know. I just chill and give my opinions and fuck off.
I don't. I'm gonna have to even work out where to find it. I knew this would happen.
Yeah.
People don't get job shared out. This is exactly what happens. Can you? Are you getting an engine sound on that?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, I am, yeah.
All right. That's one thing that needs fixing. Or doesn't need fixing. Right. Can one of you open the rules? One of you open Ben's percentage form he made the other day.
Yes. Percentage form. Where did he put that? Right, I've got his percentages in.
I think it was 30%, wasn't it, for the...
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's put a list of the scores for the positions and what it is with 30% off, I think.
Just so we'd have to work it out every time, I think.
Oh, because I don't have a calculator next to me.
Yeah. Right, I've got that sheet open. I'm good on one front.
Do you want to do the rules, Thomas?
Do I want to do the rules?
Yeah. Like, just
thought-
open the sheet, and if we get stuck.
Oh, I thought you... Sorry. I thought Ben had written them only the other day.
Yeah, no, there's the rules, but if someone's like querying it, they're there to look at.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean. You want them open. Cool.
Yeah,
Do you want driving standards or rules and regs?
do them both. Oh, still ain't found the sheet.
Yes, 30. The P1.1 is 30% of your race points. Shouldn't be too hard to work out.
Well, if he's got that sheet open, Nick said he's got the sheet open, but it's all written down anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was another sheet, to be fair.
It's a new one. New and exciting.
Ah, okay. I probably don't know it then.
It's in, oh yeah, you just have to scroll back in the admin chat. But it's literally just a list of numbers.
I was going to say, I just look at the championship points and take 30% off.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing up till now, but why do that when you can be a bit lazier and get Excel to do it for you?
Because I have to do mental maths every 10 minutes. The joys of working with cash.
Fair play. Glad I work on a laptop, so that does all my maths for me.
Yeah, my car's not that clever yet.
One day.
Yeah, one day where it's fully electric and can manage to do 1,000,000 miles on one battery.
Yeah.
You never know, it might transform and be able to walk as well.
That'll be the day.
No, that really isn't.
Fast.
There is one. There was one last week that prototype flying car that was up in the air somewhere.
Wow.
I'll PM to it, Nick. Tell me if that works.
But if you really want a flying car, imagine the crashes on on the ground.
It does work.
Imagine the crashes on the ground, then imagine them in the air.
Right. Yeah, the sheet's working fine.
You know where to go to do the drop downs.
Is it the meatball / protested order one? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Right, boom, found it. Meeting 4.
Right, so you got the protest in order, and you know where to go to apply the penalties.
Yeah.
So are we all set?
Go for it.
Cool. Are we doing qualifying first, or are we just going?
Go whatever order is on the sheet, and then you can't go wrong.
Well, it's just, I mean, the qualifying stuff won't be on the sheet, as in, like, checking if people have reset and all that, correct?
If you got race 1 up, you might as well have a look then.
Right, I'm leaving the voting to you lot. I'm just doing the cameras. You say what you want when you want.
Okay.
Well, you're deciding vote then, Kip, because you're 5th member at the moment.
Oh yeah, you might have to pipe in every now and then. Right. Yeah, do you want to just do the pit lane view then? Yep.
Yeah, do you want to do pit lane view of the quali?
Just skim through it. Nice.
Is that large enough?
Yeah, you're
Late now.
you're on practice. You're back on practice. There we go, quali. That'll do.
I think I crashed out of this after 3 laps. Just binned it into a wall.
I think that was 15. I think that was 15 people with EXQs before the night.
Oh yeah, we can check that quickly after they just see if they've set a lap time or whatever. Is that a late joiner?
It's only a minute in. I can check him if you want.
No, I think it's just a late joiner. I think it's looks like Glenn's car again, so you'd hope that he hasn't done it again. That one might not be. Who's that?
If you zoom in where you were, if you go back to where you were and zoom in, you'll find the car number.
Oh, there we go, we got it. Liam Stimpson. And he's just a late joiner. Nice.
I'll let it run for 8 times. You just shout.
Yeah.
Cool. He's just coming and parked, so carry on.
I'm contradicting myself now. Who was that?
Yeah, who was that? That's one of my teammates, I think.
Say that you, Nick, or Craig, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's not going to be me actually. It must be Craig. I don't know how late you joined me. Well, maybe not. Have you got the? Oh, it's Pino. You haven't got the paints done that we have in the thing that we were.
No, the paints are what you have right now.
Oh god, he's going to reset, isn't he?
How have we explained the rules to Pino?
Well, if either we haven't or he's not read them, but yeah.
Because he might get a few points tonight.
Oh well, you'll get used to it, I guess. That's a shame.
You gonna mark that one down?
I forgot. That's my job now, isn't it? How do I do these ones? I just add at the bottom.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
just stick 'em- they normally get stuck on the bottom, don't they, at the end of the night?
Oh no, his has already been added on. They've already got it. There's 2 that have already been added. Sam Smith for non-serve, EXQ, and then for coming out again in quality. So hopefully someone's already checked all this.
I think Ben went through and checked some of it the other night.
Oh, nice. There's me crashing. Swiftly log it off. Oh. One of the syntax. A very late join. Has he got any lap set? When was that?
Later on.
Yeah, he's just late joining.
Fuck, that didn't help.
Nope.
Did you go straight through?
Yeah, he pitted.
Where's the streaming link get put for tonight?
I
Um,
put it in the chat where you put in that I was doing it.
Oh, at Tuesday League.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no link in there.
Should be. Just double check. Yeah, it's there with a picture of my car on it. BSR stewards meeting for zandvoort.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
um,
Oh, it's
I'm
in the
not seeing-
Tuesday chat.
I'm not seeing it either, actually.
No, I'm not seeing it either.
I'm glad I'm not going mad.
Oh, no, sorry, hang on. I put it in the wrong one. Sorry, I put it in the wrong one. I was talking in another one and stuck it in there instead.
Fair enough. Any
No
sort of
worries.
spread the viewership and get some more
Good,
viewers.
good job you was watching. Right, I'll stick it in there now. We haven't they haven't actually missed anything anyway because we haven't decided anything as yet, have we? So
No.
Hate to think which Discord you put that in.
it was in the Matthews Logistics one.
Oh, okay.
Right. First one, race 1, lap 1. Chris Slater against Stephen Cox. Turn 6.
I'll do it the comedy way. Get to see them all in.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Who can talk in this one? I think it's
Not
just,
me.
Yeah, it's just
I
us that
can,
can't.
I can,
I can, I think, yeah.
yeah. Can you just spin the camera to the side to check on the overlap, please, Kip?
There's plenty of overlap in there.
I think there is from that view, but just to be.
Should we go vertical?
Or if you go into F12 and go into the Z, you can go up and above.
Yeah.
It's
we'll go
about
for
half a car.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
mad. It
Yeah,
might help us see who's moved as well if you go on to it. I guess. Lots of overlap.
yeah, plenty of overlap.
Is this a meatball or a protest?
Protest. I mean, it looks like it should be a meatball as well.
Yeah.
Stephen Cox, Chris Slater both get meatballs, and Adam Fox does. That's not Adam Fox behind, actually, is
Once you know what the incident is, I wouldn't even consider what's there because it influences you. I'll just look at the crash.
Yeah. How big's that netcode? It's definitely a little bit, but I don't know if it's affected it at all.
I think they was going to touch anyway, weren't they?
Yeah.
None of them, they don't seem to react to what's going on.
No.
None of them, do they?
Yeah.
Both of them, I should say. There's plenty of room to the left and plenty of room to the right.
Is it down on Fox with him being on the outside? If you
So if anything, it looks like he turns into him a bit. but-
yeah,
Yeah, but he will because of the
Yeah.
corner. Hmm.
he's definitely gone for the apex, hasn't he? Before
Can you see Cox is on? Odd. I guess we see the onboard of both. Yeah. I'm feeling a racing instant personally.
yeah, neither of them moved into each other excessively.
No.
The underneath could be a bit more detailed, couldn't it?
what's Oh, the underneath. Yeah, I feel like Steve just goes straight. He doesn't
Yeah.
turn. And it's just the
I think it was that little bit of netcode what brought them together.
yeah.
If
I
it
don't
was me, I'd put it down as netcode NFA.
Yeah, I think even without the netcode, they just come together.
Yeah.
Are we all sort of agreed on that?
Racing incident.
Racing instant.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Cool. Alright. And what should I say? Cars sort of just, I don't know, meet in the middle.
Merge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evening, chaps. Sorry I'm late.
Hello, mate.
Evening, mate.
Evening.
I think we're all late.
Yeah.
Have we moved on, have we?
I'm just flicking through them whilst we're waiting for the next one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Race 1, Shane Piggott against Luke Grundom, corner
Was that-
before chicane.
That one, wasn't it?
Again, I can't say much.
Do you want to spin the overlap camera?
Mm.
If you had a bus, maybe.
I think he was being a bit optimistic, wasn't
Yeah, I don't think Shane wouldn't have got anything saying too wide before he turned
he?
in.
No.
No,
He's
I
miles back, look.
Yeah,
think he's using the fact as well that it's quite a late apex on that corner, so you can go wide.
yeah.
Oh, and then Shane gets a tag on the back. I think Shane gets a meatball from that. What's the time on it? Yeah, because he gets a meatball at 39.7. And that must be it. It must have been the contact with Craig that's done it.
That's the end of him, yeah.
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 Looking at that.
Also, at the same time, this is where Chris Slater gets his meatball. Is he involved with this?
He's an RAF car.
Yeah. Does he get caught up in the? Yeah, that way in behind it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think he runs into the back.
Yeah. Okay, so it's and
That's
then
where the meatball actually is.
Yeah.
It's those two hitting each other.
I can't talk on this, but you guys have to decide as well if it's Shane Piggott's fault.
Oh, I can't
Or-
talk either.
No, sorry, this incident's fault. Because my teammate gives Shane Piggott the meatball in a second.
I don't think you can blame Shane for it. 'Cause when he turned in, there's nobody alongside.
No.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is, whatever decisions we make them consistent for the whole lot.
Oh yeah, yeah, we will do.
Yeah.
They've been saying that for 10 years.
I know, and I'm fully aware that quite often they're not.
It's just the way things are. And my top is chewing the lead. Were we in front of it or behind it?
He rewound back.
Gone quite far back.
Got it. Slater's already
Chris-
got a meatball.
Chris,
he hasn't
Chris
got- he
gets out of that pretty well.
You know.
Got lucky. And he gets caught up in this.
What's his cockpit view from? Because I think he's probably blindsided. I mean, where's he going to go apart from on the grass?
Oh yeah, this is I think it's definitely not Chris's fault.
No,
that
no,
he gets- It's just that we just have to decide if there is fault for the dive bomb or not.
Could he have missed it? Or is he part of the incident? If he's part of it, it's two
No,
meatballs.
He's the
I
next,
don't-
that's the next incident, isn't it?
I don't think he could avoid it because he was too close behind, wasn't he?
So like full speed, just go straight through it. No, I don't think he's missing that.
Yeah, I
Could
was
have
gonna
it.
say it's unavoidable, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
He could have hit it less hard.
Yeah, he could have, he could have. But I don't know. I think we still have to just put that on.
He could have hit Luke instead, but he didn't. So he didn't go that hard, less hard either.
Yeah, the part of it is whether you slow down or not.
Does he break?
But,
He'll be breaking anyway, surely.
Yeah.
No.
He doesn't break on stage.
No.
But then he is kind of half blindsided, so.
Yeah, I think a lot of time in the past we've been just putting these on the incidents as well if they're that close to it. If we're talking about consistency in that.
Right. So the vote on who caused it.
Ready to watch again. He dives. He doesn't make it.
Do you even
Yeah.
need a vote?
No, it's got to be
No,
Luke.
I think that's Luke.
Okay. So are we saying that that incident caused Chris's meatball?
No. Oh, sorry, I'll shut up.
I'm confused.
Could Chris avoid it? That's without going on the grass and probably spinning. and
I
making it worse.
don't think Chris was going to avoid that.
Play it in real time, if you could.
Yeah.
From Chris's point of view.
Yeah. Who can't talk on this one?
I'm
Yeah.
guessing me.
Just Thomas.
Who said it wasn't his fault and then said no?
That's
Me.
Thomas.
I forgot that he was
I forgot
teammate.
We're gonna have to do the mute thing, aren't we?
I forgot. Alright. Because you lot said I could talk because the incident was between these two. Then I forgot we're back to square one.
He could have slowed down more, but I think it would have still have crashed in, wouldn't there?
He's not on the throttle. He
Problem is, if he puts it onto the grass, he could then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we just have to. That's part of the incident, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
And then there's Shane Piggott's incident. We have to go and look at my teammate for that one.
On these, can watch the speed on these ones. Bottom left.
Oh yeah, 50. So he's a dab of the throttle, and then he's just coasting. He could have braked.
Yeah.
He thought he could get through before he got turned in on, but there you
Yeah,
go.
Shane's nose just comes out of nowhere.
Anything? Sorry, go on.
So I know I was just going to say I'm going to vote that that's part of the same incident. Look, he's all over the curb. He's even on the ground.
Yeah.
He's just-
Yeah, I think he did as much as he could to avoid anything there.
Oh, looking at the times, by the way, that is Shane Piggott's meatball there, so we don't have to look at my teammate. He's already got the meatball.
Right, okay.
He actually gets his meatball before Chris does by a few hundredths of a second. So,
12 LP.
Luke dives to-
Though I have to say, in real life, in real racing, the mirror use would be quite handy. And it's the one thing I've found in this series is people don't look in the mirror very often.
Mm.
Not enough, anyway.
I think, yeah, well, I think it's just because it's a game and nobody's got any real thing on the line. People are just willing to take more risks.
Yeah, of course, sure, yeah.
Who's the guilty driver? Luke. Brand.
Oh, is that why we ended up fighting in race 1?
I think we have to give out free selfie sticks. What's that for?
Right, the next one is Warren Messenger on Fiona Siddon's starting grid rear-ended.
At the
This
start,
race
They
2.
didn't start.
This is race 2, isn't it? Or is it race 1?
It
No
says race
starts.
1. It says race 1.
It was,
Oh, well,
it was race 1. I know the incident.
This was hilarious from my point of view. If you go on board from me, it's quite funny to watch.
So, okay, there we go. I mean, I'd be surprised if Fiona can avoid that.
I don't know. The one in front avoided. The one right behind Beck avoided it altogether. He went round.
No, but I mean, after the guy right in front of Fiona brakes, like slams his brakes.
didn't have it in gear, did he?
I mean,
Oh boy, Eric.
I give points to Beck for just not moving. He's
I
caused
think
the
that-
collision.
I think that might be where this goes. Yeah. Should we have a look? Yeah, I mean,
You brake, Fiona. Two cars get round.
I know, but they're going a lot slower, aren't they?
Any of these meatballs?
No, just damage.
Just damage. So it's going to be. I don't know what this would be actually. Did they?
Yeah, go on board from me and then watch it as from on my left. That's quite funny. It was at the time
What's
anyway.
your first name? I've forgotten it.
Thomas.
I'm there, right there, on the right hand side.
I don't know that's you.
Oh, 008.
Nice. Boy, that is pretty solid view.
Yeah, I'd have had a chuckle at that.
It's 2 or 3 LP for the car not moving.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think everyone does, right? Are we all...
Oh,
no,
but it's 3 LP for 2 cars cause issues.
It's done on the biggest impact. And that car's only lost. He only loses 1 place, didn't he? Yeah.
One place. Okay, so that's a 2 LP. So,
If it was at the front though, it would be. I mean that needs sorting out. You can't have different rules for different parts of the grid.
It's
no,
not.
we have.
It's how many cars pass you.
I know, and that comes down to where on the grid you are, which is a little bit.
Yeah,
that,
Only on the
that-
starting grid, but once you're into the race, you know, if there's a big accident. Yeah. Plus, your race is only actually affected by the amount of people that get past you in, is it not?
No, not really.
No?
No, I'd say Fiona is now fucked for the rest of the race with front end damage.
I know, but we can't tell a lot of the time what damage causes. Like, I got a big hit in race 4 that caused someone else to have a shit engine, but I carried on racing fine.
No, it's just whenever I do stewarding, it's always the event and not what happens afterwards.
But I think it's just better to have hard rules though, because otherwise everyone's opinions come in. We just need to say facts, you know.
If you're going on front end damage, you can't just do it on the event. You have to wind it through all the laps. Like it's doing.
No, that's why I said I've always done it on the actual event. If it's a serious event, it's a serious penalty.
But you're guessing how much damage they've got.
Problem is, if you go normally, you look at who's caused the issue. Now, you obviously say Beck, he hasn't got it in gear, is he?
Yeah.
But theoretically, it's Messenger in it, but sort of hasn't paid attention there, and he's got the brakes in, but then Fiona there has come in and has he hit?
Messenger didn't hit Beck. So
No,
Messenger's actually on the ball on that one because he's stopped in time.
Well, I think the point staying is that instead of stopping, he could have just moved to the right. Because there's space on the right for him to get past fine.
Can't
loads
see
of
the
space.
car.
Yeah, but I've known it before where penalties have been given for moving across on the grid. So
But
can we do a top-down view on Warren Messenger?
I'd say it's a penalty for Beck for not moving, and possibly 2 LP on Fiona for avoidable contact, maybe.
I personally, I disagree that that's avoidable. I mean, technically, if the reactions of I don't know, someone with very fast reactions, maybe.
So, yeah, can we just?
If you go full speed, I don't know, that's the time.
Blindsided, really, from my opinion.
Yeah, you can't see this. You can't see the car ahead.
And so reaction-wise, I don't think. For want of trying.
I'd have missed it, Fiona.
See, I'm used to this. Because it wouldn't be another car; it'd be a pedestrian walking out in front of me. So, I suppose that's me being a cabbie all day long. I'm used to darting around stuff.
Part of the challenge. People doing stupid things. When you did a start, look at that smoke. Right.
Take full speed once more on this.
Alright.
You need a parachute.
So are we? So they're definitely the 2LP for Anthony. Are we agreed that there's no one else to?
I think because.
Which rule are you putting it under for Anthony?
He's caused Glenn to lose a place to you, and it's avoidable contact.
So, is it unavoidable contact or is it?
It's either. It's either he's both lost a place and he's avoidable contact, so it's 2LP either way. Can't do him twice.
No, because cause a driver to lose a position.
It's 2LP.
To lose one position. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
That's why we were counting earlier, just to make sure. Right. If that one's all good, then the next one is Jason Cooper, lap 6 against Adam Shepherd.
Now you finished that one, I will tell you the race was painful after that.
Yeah, I bet. Trundling about.
Can't miss out all the crashes. Stuck on him. Oh, I hate that. Fucking thing. Crappy iracing. Oh, that's handy.
Just who we need. No, Jason Cooper, not Luke.
Oh, it's turn 1 with Shepherd, isn't it?
Yeah. Is this what Shepard was apologising for in the chat?
Yeah. Every now and then it decides to stick on a car for no reason.
Nice.
That means you miss out all the incidents. Boring. Just start
Okay.
a 6, yeah.
This is it. This is it. There he is. This looks like it might be a slam dunk one. Is he going to outbreak Ben and then also do Luke as well? Or Jason? Boom.
Yeah.
I think Jason could have avoided it.
To be fair, he saw him, didn't he? He ran off the apex. Look, he's like, shit.
Don't know. Is that just a loss of positions? Then?
The car used to go green on this. I don't know what's going on. See, that's green on Ashley Stimson.
Yeah. Oh, I think Michael had that the other week actually. He had it just constantly green on one. Right. So is that
Multiple places lost, isn't it?
yeah?
3LP for Shepard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is this the first multiple place one?
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you need the 30%.
Sheet. So Adam Shepard is. I think that's the last one of this race. So you can get the next one up.
Where did Adam finish?
So I just type it in the driver PP column. Yeah. Where did
Oh,
he-
I guess for the fun of it, it came 5th, which 82 or something.
Yeah. So he loses 23.
I'm guessing.
23.
What do you get for 5th?
78.
Not far out, okay.
He's lost 23 points because of it.
Nothing else on that one?
No, last race.
How many points did Jason lose in the incident, though?
It doesn't matter.
I know, but
I don't know. It depends where.
you
Jason-
see,
He was
you see
first.
what I'm on about.
Yeah, it used to be 20 points for the initial contact and then 1 point per position. But it's a pain in the ass counting all the cars going past. So now it's just 30%.
Cooper would have lost maybe 40-ish.
I'm not
If he'd finished first where he was when it happened, he's lost
Yeah.
about 40 points.
But had he not had the contact with Adam and lost them 40 points, we can't say he would have got them at the end of the race anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
The championship points isn't a penalty; it's just to even it out. So
Yeah.
you can't knock someone off and jump them in the standings because you'll lose points as well. The penalty is the 3LP or the 6LP. The pit starts. Any more?
One second. Ben's asked me that. I think that's the last one of this race. Ben's asked me to check, just make sure there's no extra ones been put in. I think there might have been.
Should we give Ben a penalty now? I'll find something.
Yeah, there's a couple of ones that haven't been added to this sheet just yet. Okay. It's the one against Craigdon. Oh, sorry about this. I'll figure out how to work this thing.
It's alright. You haven't done it before.
Yeah, let's just copy and paste. Boom, that's done the job, I think. Different colour though.
What's it up to?
Copy.
Get a slow down.
Yeah, there.
Oh, there is a qualifying protest. There we go.
You wouldn't have thought that was a
That's one we
slow
can
down, would you?
There's two ways they do it. If you're middle of your car past, can you see my mouse?
No.
Alright. That red and white curb,
Yeah.
if the middle of your car is over the right hand side of it,
Right.
so it's the centre of the car.
Yeah.
If there was grass there, it would definitely be an
Yeah.
off track slow down.
You can cut that quite a bit, can't you?
Yeah, yeah, I was
I
saying.
don't.
Some tracks are different. Sometimes it will be the grass, sometimes it will be the curb,
Yeah,
but it's the centre
Right.
of the car.
that corner you could take that. Probably not as far as what he's gone there, but you could
I bet
take.
you could.
You could
look at
chop
car,
it.
Look at the car in front as well, like.
But
Yeah,
you see the centre of the car's not
Yeah,
over it.
that's it. Yeah, but carry on a bit further. Oh right, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, he don't cross it, does he? Really?
Best thing in practice is just to run all the curbs and find out where they are.
That's it. Yeah.
Sorry, I missed this. What are we on about?
Slow down.
Okay, right. They're all
That's
slowed
not a slow down. And the chicane beforehand, you can run 2 car widths off and still not get anything.
We have one more to look at in this one in qualifying. It's Michael Clough against Sam Smith on lap 2 of qualifying.
But you saying you cut the course quite a bit, Thomas?
You can at Zandvoort.
Yeah, maybe you can. We probably all do it. But...
Zandvoort is like literally you can go halfway across the field and still get.
Yeah.
whether it's sim racing or real racing, we're drivers and we take as much lap time out as we can.
Yeah.
If you can get another inch, you take it.
Anyway, so this protest is basically saying that, well, it's a long, bloody hell, he's written a paragraph about, apparently he's saying it's racing, not qualifying. He's racing him.
Well, are
So
they both?
he
Are they?
Is it turn 4?
It's just the whole lap.
Are they
So-
both? Are they
you
both
would-
on a hot lap?
Well,
Um,
they're both on an on lap. Then no
Yeah,
one's on
you
an
don't
out
know
lap.
if you don't know if it's on a.
Until he 1X's it or goes off or
okay.
comes out the pits. He's not done anything.
So he was saying he's annoyed at the turn 1 lunge, and then the last corner, and then
Oh,
also raced
Clough.
into turn 1. For
Clough
lap
sent this
3.
in.
Yeah.
Well,
Apparently, turn 1, lap 3, he also got put
Is
in the
that
wall
me to the left?
after
Is
the
it?
race.
Yeah,
It's not really a lunge, is it? It's
no,
he's finishing a pass off, which just happens to put him there.
Yeah.
But that is a lunge.
That
Yeah,
is
but
a lunge.
there's no rules to say you can't overtake in qualifying.
No.
no.
Yeah.
But I would say that is a lunge.
The thing is,
P3.
Sam doesn't know. Matey boy might be on a fast lap as well. Do you know what I mean? He might be up now. You just don't know.
This is why in real life they all spread out so that they have a bit of space between each other.
No, it's not always that easy though, is it? You always have to
No.
pass somebody, don't you? It's just the way it is.
Yeah, I think Sam should have backed off, but like you say, there's not really got rules against it at the moment.
Is this his quickest lap anyway?
This is Sam's quickest lap, yeah. And apparently this Michael ends up in the. Okay, puts himself in the wall.
Yeah.
Is there a netcode there? Or
Don't
does he
think they're
just?
anywhere near, are they?
That's a big one if it is.
I know it's just the way he went straight off seems a bit of an
He
odd
didn't even
one.
turn her out though, did he? I think.
He didn't say that Sam put him in the wall, just that the racing caused him to go into the wall.
Yeah.
No, I don't see anything wrong in that from either of them.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, if he's not out,
the racing, and I think Sam has probably screwed himself over just as much. He does need to.
Well,
just back at the start.
they both get their quickest lap on that lap anyway. So the tow obviously helped them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
it'd be quite a close lap time as well. Is he just annoyed because he beat him or something?
But I mean, in quali, we've got 15 minutes of quali. I mean, there's no reason why you can't back out of the lap and then go again when you found a bit of space the next one along.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thing is, if you was Michael, what I would probably do is let him pass. If you know he's faster than you, let him pass and just keep the time.
Use his draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's like if a back marker's quicker, you let them through and use their draft.
Everyone's different.
yeah,
I'd say sort of no further action on that.
no, me neither.
No,
There's no
agree with
serious
that.
there's no near misses or anything. It's just a couple of kind of lunges or what look to be lunges, and that's just it, isn't it?
Maybe that's something to add to the rules, though, that people can overtake you in quali.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about that, I guess.
Race 2.
Race 2.
That's just open quali though.
Yeah,
If
Yeah,
he's
it's
asked
always
the
been like
question,
that.
he obviously doesn't know, and someone else will ask it in the future.
Did Clough go back out after that? Is that on the sheet already, or is...
I think we would have seen it. He's not been given one for it. I think he just has the lap time chalked off because he goes into the wall and then carries.
does he have further? Does he keep going, or does he have further?
it's not
Further
going to change the
laps.
outcome though, is it?
Oh, just whether he gets another penalty for resetting. I don't think he resets though. But I can have a look one second on the results.
I did see a lap after his blank lap on that.
There were
Yeah.
laps, yeah.
I just driven it, reversed out the wall.
That's what I was asking. We didn't see whether he kept going or reset. I did
Yeah.
see he got laps still on there afterwards.
He doesn't reset. I go on the. I've been on the results now. He goes in and pits himself.
Cool.
The lap
That's
gets
all we need to
chalked
know.
off because he aborts it. I think. Yeah.
He goes off track, doesn't he? He gets 1x, so it's
He spent 2 minutes in the pits. I think.
optionals.
Yeah. Liam Stinson against Jason Cooper, turn 4 of lap 1. This will be it.
This is turn 3. It should be turn 3.
One.
Or do they
Enough.
do they class that little left as a turn 2? Do they?
I think they probably do. You know,
Yeah.
fucking turns late. It's like that one in Austria, up the hill. Has he got overlap then? Should we go vertical?
If that's overlap, it's the same as race 1's incident, isn't it?
I don't know, because I think this one he maybe gets overlap before turning.
Ah, right, okay.
I guess that would be the only difference if he does. Otherwise, then yeah, it's the same.
It's nothing quite like netcode, is there?
It's a weird one. Right, so he's there when they're turning in. I think he has fair
I think he
overlap.
knows he's there, doesn't he?
He leaves him
Yeah.
space.
Yeah,
There's
there's space
a car
there.
width.
But then
It's
he
just here.
just gets. Who's the other one? The Simtech car. Just.
Anything else?
Annoying physics again, isn't it?
Yeah.
COVID.
Nice. Kick him out. Spreading it through Discord.
Kung flu.
Ugh. There's some crazy stuff going on ahead.
Have you vote?
God, I don't know.
Yeah.
What does everyone think? Any
It just
opinions?
looks like them Simtech boys are slowing it down, aren't they? Because they're obviously a bit unsure what's happening here.
Yeah.
Cooper's got the inside, hasn't he?
He's still got a width.
But
car
then
width on
does
him,
this
so I don't-
Simtech, does leaving him here change his trajectory around the corner, even though he could be leaving him?
It just
He
seems
left,
like it
he left a car's width, no more than a car's width, but
I'd class it as netcode RI.
I think I'm agreeing with you just on the RA in general, to be fair. I don't think Cooper's done anything wrong, particularly.
The only thing I would say is, does Cooper come off the curb at all or away from the white line
It
before
seems
contact?
it seems to like just whether it just comes off the curb a little bit more, but
That's a-
That's why people don't use the mirrors. They don't want to see that coming.
That's why people don't use brakes, because they just use other people.
that's my team, mate. We need to have words.
yeah.
What on earth, man? Need to tell him, Fiona.
No, he'll be watching, no doubt.
I'm going to
I
watch
mean,
Crash.
you lot next week at Bathurst are going to have absolutely joyous fun on Thursday, because Bathurst is going to be a calamity.
I did 2 race distances last night, and apart from clipping the
That's a penalty
grass,
for Ben, isn't it?
apart from clipping the grass, I've got no X's.
A bad rejoin in it. Oh no. Yeah.
Nothing happened.
What do you think on that other one? Are we going RA?
I'd probably go alright.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think it's
Half
all
one,
right.
half the other, innit?
Yeah, it's lap 1. Everybody's bunched up. And
I would say neither car left much room. There's a small contact and iracing physics
yeah,
took over. Or something like
Yeah, I
that.
think so, yeah.
Mike already is in the wars.
Right, next one we have Colin Sanson against Fiona on turn 9. Lap 1.
Teammates, I'll be quiet.
Yeah, man.
For how long?
Ooh.
You've missed it. Go back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to give him a little tap.
What do you reckon, Fiona?
Boom.
How many places does Colin lose?
Multiple, definitely.
Who said that?
That was
Who
Thomas.
said what? What? How many places did they lose?
Right. Muting rules in effect.
He's not his teammate.
No.
All
no.
right. I thought you said you can talk.
Jeez, no, that was James and Adam.
I haven't said
no.
anything for
They're
that.
English,
That
aren't
was
they?
me.
All sound the same to me.
Alright. It's just me and you then, Thomas, yeah. 3 LP to Fiona, I think.
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. Right, next one.
Where does Fiona finish first?
Is this race 1 or race 2?
Race 2, isn't it?
Yeah, it's race 2, this one.
Yeah, the next one would be the same corner, same lap. Michael Linscombe Hatfield against Nick Clemens.
27th.
We can't talk again, James.
No,
I
I think it's the
think-
one we've just seen, isn't it?
I was going to say it was the corner before. It was turn 8 that happened on. Fiona's up there under F, if that's what you're looking for.
No, I've done it about an hour ago.
Cool. Yep, that one's done then. She lost 13 points.
Michael who?
Linscombe Hatfield.
Penalty for having a double barrel name.
Yeah.
That's the American, isn't it?
He's American, yeah.
His actual name's Travis.
All right. Just brought a castle and pretending.
So who can talk on this one? I can. Nick
I
can.
can't.
I can't.
If we moved on, I can.
I'd put that as a Nick 3LP.
I
Yeah,
think
he's
it
just
has to be,
missed
doesn't
all
Yeah,
it?
right.
same. Yeah.
It's just the same as the instant before.
How many Nick Clibbons are there?
How many Nick? Just the one, I think.
Because I've sent him about 4 cars. Oh no.
It's not netcode, is it? By the way, just to.
Even if it was, I think he'd have hit the back of him, even if it wasn't Nick.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, that's definitely real.
Is it multiple positions?
I imagine so. He spins 180.
Cool.
He's not breaking early, is he?
We break at the same time.
I think it's just a
Yep.
draft. Yeah, he's just.
Where does Nick finish?
Is that the race he wins?
Oh no, fucking green thing.
No, 31st.
31st, yeah.
31st. 11 points lost. It's not so bad. Okay, we're on to lap 2. Warren Messenger against James Neve. 5 minutes 32
We
seconds.
can't talk. They don't want us to talk, James.
Oh.
Who on who? Who's protested and who's...
So it's against James Neve.
Oh, I remember.
Is this one not sent in?
Who's involved in that one?
Everybody?
Apart from me.
Ashley Stimpson does protest Pino, if that's the same one.
I'm trying to work out where Neve is. Where's James Neve in all this?
I think we're a bit further back. Yeah,
Has the
there. Look.
arrangement already happened, or is it going to happen later?
It's
Okay.
So,
Jason Cooper also protested that, so we are going to. There's a lot of things going on. We've got to decide which one we're going to deal with.
Go with the front bit first.
Should we do Stimson? Alright.
Let's do it chronologically.
Don't use big words on a Thursday.
It's long word day Thursday.
So who's that? Who sort of comes across there in the blue car? Who's
That's
that?
Pino, isn't it?
That's
Pino,
Pino.
yeah.
This is the protesters against him.
Does King touch the back of
I was
Pino?
going to say he gets a tap on him, doesn't he?
He does, I'm pretty sure. It sounded, I think I heard it.
Yeah.
There's
A very
Yeah.
small tap.
Watch his speed.
if that goes back up, then it's
One of the things.
No.
Sort
nice. It doesn't.
Yeah,
His speed's
it's-
not going up again, so I don't think we can put it all on King.
No, I'd put that on whoever was behind Pino.
it's one of the things because effectively has Pino moved under braking, but is he trying to make the lunge on? Is that Griffiths?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Still a move under braking, which I think
Yes.
is penalty for braking under move, braking and moving under braking. Even.
He's going. He still keeps a consistent line,
I don't think he's going to stop.
but no,
Yeah, I
I
don't think he'd have stopped if King wasn't there, and I think he's moved under the braking zone, which has meant King is behind him as well.
What's the outcome of that? Yeah, we can't blame King. He's darted right in front of him. That's multiple positions lost.
So King puts
How
his
does-
brake anyway.
How does
Straight away,
Simpson go around? Does Simpson get hit by Pino,
Yeah,
or does Simpson just lose it?
no, I think he gets a knock on the rear. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
unsettles him.
I think that's got to be Pino.
So
Really?
Tom Griffiths gets a meatball at 3:39. Is this 3:39? See the time? It is. It's 10
Not
seconds.
quite.
Yeah,
No, it's a meatball. It takes 10 seconds for it to pop in.
I would say that it's his rear wheel that's gone. Or
Yeah, that's a meatball there. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a DSQ plus 6 we're looking at then.
No other
Um,
meatballs?
We get Glenn a bit later, but that must be another incident. Okay, so that's one incident dealt with. We're saying that Pino is at fault and he's getting a DSQ plus 6. Everyone agree on that?
yeah, I would agree
Yeah.
with that.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, James's turn.
We go on board with James.
Outside as well, or just on board?
Well, go inside if you can, because be nice to see your steering inputs.
I think he thinks there's an incident about to happen here. He's not wrong.
I think he loses it a little bit under braking, doesn't he? He squirrels under braking.
Yeah.
But he is trying to not hit the ones in front as well.
Yeah.
Who sent this in? Both.
Just Cooper.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, you Neve, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think it's my fault, but that's.
The only thing I would
Well,
say
you're
is,
getting it for talking on it.
does Cooper turn in?
Yeah, that's what I was. Well,
I mean, Cooper's going for the corner, like I suppose you'd expect.
Mm.
yeah,
He
James
does turn
too,
back
you know.
out.
So, for me,
it's got to be on
yeah,
James,
it's got to be
unfortunately.
in James on that.
He could have done
I-
what the RF car did earlier, just drove into the wall.
Well, he could drive around the outside. I mean, he's got plenty of space on the
I
outside.
think James is about to go around this. What's
So-
the outcome then? Is this
Does
multiple?
Cooper lose places or anything?
Assume so.
Or does he gain? I reckon he gains places.
There's 2 straight away from that incident. Okay,
Yeah.
and then yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's multiple there, isn't there?
Again, use of mirrors or relatives.
Right. So for that incident there, that's are we saying 3 LP for James?
I think it's alright. He's trying to miss a crash.
Hmm.
Has the crash actually happened, or
I don't. I think he sees the crash coming, but it's not happened.
yeah?
Well, it has. They have hit, but
Oh, yeah, but by the time
as,
that by the time it hit James,
as Cooper hits him, they're hitting in front.
yeah,
I mean, it's good anticipation.
yeah, that's good. But just comes left too much, unfortunately.
No.
Okay.
I just
So-
can we just start like come back a bit where we are now? Yeah.
Cockpit or there?
No, just in this view. That's fine. Can we just play, but like then, was it like by frame? Just keep bashing it by frame.
Slower?
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
No, go slower. Fuck it.
Kit wants to be here all night.
That's happening anyway. He wants to see the wiggle.
Just want to see where he puts the brakes on. He hasn't overcooked it himself, has he? Because by the look of it, he's put it on.
Steve
roughly at the same
replied to Adam
would.
Fox 5
Oh,
cheers
that'll-
mate.
It's about that line.
I
innit?
didn't both doing any appeals
Oh,
as I
sorry.
thought that would be the case. Only made
He's
it
got scared
past
by what's
turn
happening
3
in front
once.
and tries to go around it and forgets that Cooper's on his left.
I think that's what happened. That's what's happened. Yeah.
He must, like I say, he's whether he's locked up or something.
It's that rear
He's just
axle.
lost, you know. Yeah, he's a bit squirrely there.
I'm bored of this one now.
Yeah, I think. Are we saying James? Anyone disagree?
On James.
Since James says it's his own fault, we'll put it on James.
Yeah,
Same
got to take an easy victory, ain't you?
James need. Where does James finish?
I don't know. I can't remember.
36.
4 laps down.
I think at the end, yeah, I remember. Yeah, it kicked me out. I think on this race.
Oh, so he didn't score anyway.
It's 4 laps down, James.
Is that the one where you come flying up behind me then just disappeared?
Yeah,
Right.
I think so.
There is a second protest against James from Warren Messenger. At 5 minutes 30.
Can I comment on that one now?
If you're telling us it's your fault, so we can just give you a pen.
Just to outbreak myself when I see what was going on in front, and I thought, "Fucking hell!" I thought I was running into the back of them. To be fair, and so I had to straighten up. It was either that or I thought I was going to run into the back of them, and obviously, Matey Boy was there, wasn't he? It was
I think if he hadn't been there, like the decision making was fine. It's just unfortunate he was there.
What's the other one?
Warren Messenger at 5 minutes 32 against James Newton. I don't know if this is the same.
Next lap, isn't it?
Oh,
You like that corner, didn't you?
no, I don't.
I have to say, I think Warren moves left as well, though.
I thought I was going to get. Well, sorry.
Yeah, he's the way you're closing the door, isn't he? Yeah, he's coming across. Yeah.
I'd partly say that's moving in the braking zone because he started to brake and move.
Out of curiosity, how much of an overlap was there on that?
I don't think there's any overlap until the touch.
Because that's what you know. Yes, he's behind him, but you know, would he
There's
be
no,
told?
there's no overlap, but you shouldn't be moving like
No,
that.
that's the thing, is it? You sort of. But then,
Doesn't matter if there is an overlap, but if you're that close to each other, you should be staying on a constant line.
But to be fair, I'm sure. Can we see if he is staying on a constant line? Is it? I know the line is diagonal, but that's not against the rules to go on a constant line diagonally.
It is when you're
If
braking.
No, well, listen. You're allowed to brake diagonally as long as you don't steer in the braking zone, right? If you're going diagonally and you start braking but stay straight, then that's the direction you're going.
Yep, overlap.
Yeah. Fair.
one of the things I think if by the time you sort of, you know, spotter said on your left, the incident's happened, doesn't it?
I mean, Warren could easily have stayed on the right and defended the corner.
Yeah, Warren, he shouldn't have moved.
I mean, for me, can we go on board with Warren? And any view doesn't really matter. And then just play it from here. For me, I think that is that half Panzel in front. Here, he's still trying to get his draft, isn't he? I think. And then he's probably sort of come across too much, setting himself up for the corner.
Mm.
I think he's suicided.
Who protested this?
Meatball in it.
Warren did.
Did he?
Right.
Is it a meatball?
No. No meatball from either of them. Somehow.
Vote
Oh, it's me.
on the track.
I mean, for me, that's Warren's come across.
Who's shouting? It's me.
My epic race.
Fucking National Lottery advert.
I think I get that move done. Anyway,
Oh. Fuck it. If you don't, it's penalty.
stick with it. Stick with it. There we go.
Doug, who's Doug? Is he new?
Yeah.
Picking on new people. Right.
I think that was Ben's fault.
I think with the actual instant we're looking at, the overlap rule gets weird because there's overlap front, but there's also overlap on the side just because your car narrows a bit. So I don't know if James should be trying to overtake with a little bit more space or not. Is he ever, like, what I mean is he ever not behind him? You know what I mean? Because he's always behind the whole time, which is the only reason I'm not leaning towards Warren at the moment.
I don't think he is beyond.
No, I mean, like, if you go from the rear view, the right of his car is always overlapped with the back of, like, there.
He's pretty constrained by whoever Scott, isn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you're saying. Once he's clear, he could have sort of darted left. But
Because
for me, that's like I said, the rules get a bit interesting, don't they? There.
Because the rules say you can't move when there's overlap, and James does have overlap, so Warren shouldn't move. But then there's still overlap this way as well. So even if he didn't move, James goes straight.
I mean, it's interesting. Is Warren moving in that direction before there's overlap?
That's another good shout. Should we get a bet?
Because then he's on like a constant course, isn't he? In a sense, if he's going.
Yeah.
If someone's next to you, if someone's next to you, you've got to hold your line.
Yeah, it's just whether does he start on that line before he's next to him.
Right, he's moving now, yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Is there overlap now?
Just about.
Oh, no, there's not. There's I say daylight.
Yeah. It's hard because from Jamie's perspective, are you going to be expecting him to come across? Which, I mean,
I just find that a little bit reckless to move across.
But yeah, I get what you mean if he turned suddenly, but it's very subtle.
like I say, I think he was Douglas Stewart in front. I think he's trying to keep the draft, isn't he? Concentrating on that and just sort of trying to open the corner up. But
I'd say once you get the call, you got to stop moving.
I'd agree with that. Yeah. Sorry, because obviously we don't know when you'd get that call here, but because there's sort of not much in it really.
So there's no 8-ball. Where did they both finish? Not that it should really matter, but
Joe James doesn't.
I'm just watching as you're playing this now. watching Warren as he's coming away from that white line on the right. If you go back, you can sort of see he is at a constant pace, sort of coming away.
Yeah, I think he stays up.
So it starts about here.
He stays pretty steady.
There now. I think. So I think he sort of realised he's going to possibly come up the inside. He sort of tries to shut that door a bit.
Yeah, I don't think that's Warren's fault. I don't know whether like James deserves a penalty for it, but I don't think it's on Warren.
I'd class that as RI, and let's move on.
I don't like James anymore. 20 minutes on this.
Have you come up with it? Have you figured out whose fault it was?
No, not.
Let's just put this down as RI and get on with the next one.
Also knows bored.
Right, okay. I'll put
Did he lift off then? Look at the speed. He's slowing down.
What Warren is.
That's a good point, yeah. Where's the braking point? Here.
Miles
It's
away.
just here, isn't it? Yeah, so he's really slowed up, actually, isn't he? Yeah, I was going to say come back a bit. So, yeah, he backed off there, isn't he?
Tell me when you think he has. I'll do it on the speed. There.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's here.
Well, what's actually done? Particularly
You've gone robot.
in terms of racing, though, they've both kind of just not given each other enough space. But I'd stick it down as RI.
I'm going to vote RI too. Anyone else? Adam? Sorry.
Otherwise, we'll look at this all night. Otherwise, and I don't think anyone's really at fault
Let's
in the
just do
rules.
that. Let's just look at this one.
Have fun.
Sorry, from the pit lane, it might be better. What's the next one?
Sorry. I'm typing out this bloody essay for the reading. What are we on next? We've done Tom.
Have you, what was the result of that one?
Right, RI.
Right, okay.
You're a terrible driver.
Can I comment now?
Go on then.
Go for it.
It felt well to me. The car on the left. Look at it, he was going a fair amount slower than what we was, and I wanted to try and leave him as much room as possible because I thought he was coming over. So then, the gap just seemed to narrow for me. That's what I saw.
Fair. Yeah, we just went RI because no one.
Moving to the left, but yeah, obviously not. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I got loads of bloody reasons that I've missed.
What's the next one? Another James.
Glenn Humberston, 343. I think it's part of the Pinot incident, so Pinot might be getting an upgrade here. There we go.
Right, vote on that. That's it.
Is
So
this
you
part of
get-
the incident or is it avoidable? I guess.
Who protested who?
This is just a meatball.
Meatball for Glenn.
Can we go on board, Glenn? Just see how soon.
I'd class that as a selfie. He's just gone straight in him.
It looks like he's training to wheel up in a minute and go straight into him.
You can.
Mm.
Yeah, you can see a long while before he got there that it was there. So I would agree on a selfie for that.
The other guy stopped, or like pretty much stopped. I put that as a selfie. I know he's got someone on the inside, but he's always going to be going backwards in that spin.
we just see his braking here? Because he lifts off there and stops, and then he's still not committing to just stopping. He could have avoided that, I think. Yeah. Okay.
It's not the other. It's not the other guy's fault. It's not. Is that Pino? It's not Pino's fault. It's not Cooper's fault. I'll put it down, selfie.
Yeah, I'd agree with the selfie.
That's an NFA.
Next one.
That's Ben's fault.
It's still race 2.
It's all Ben's fault.
No, it's not always Ben's fault. It's sometimes Kip's fault.
Right. Okay. Race
It's a
2,
bit like
lap 4.
whether it's pasta or Marzipan's fault.
Marzipan.
Yeah.
We've got Michael Seal against Simon Robson, turn 4, lap 4.
Overlap on turning.
Simple rule, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not always. Don't think you lose him a car width on the inside.
I don't think you go up the inside, could you?
Is he there on turning? You saying?
Yeah. Cool. I'll check it. Say when.
Keep going.
Michael brakes very early.
Turning is about here.
Nice.
I think he's alongside. I think Michael turns in even a little early because he brakes early himself and then realises he's going up the inside, tries to cut it off maybe.
Yeah.
Did Michael protest this?
Yeah.
I'll class it as a selfie.
Well, if you turn in, it depends what else happens.
Sam's actually trying to back out of that because he realised Michael's not going to give him the space.
Is there a lot of background noise coming through my mic, by the way? Because I keep on seeing it go green.
Bit of TV, I think.
Sounds like somebody's having the tea or something.
Is that mine or someone else's?
Close my door.
If it's me, it's the other half watching Love
Now
Island.
your boss, you've got doors.
There was some plate clattering in the back there. So what do we think?
Selfie on Michael.
The owner, James?
Yeah, I'd agree with this.
Cool.
Think
Well, I
he-
agree as well. So that's
Thing is, if you call that a selfie for him, yeah, 'cause he loses his places, so it's his own fault he's lost them, isn't it? So,
yeah.
yeah, I'll go with that one.
Oh, you count
Yeah.
those 2 places after the crash.
Let's have a look.
You want to play again?
Yeah, but is it Sam or Michael that protest?
Doesn't matter who
Doesn't matter.
protests.
It's just on the incident. Whatever. Go on and play it from here.
Right. It's a difficult one on where you say they can pass you to lose places for that incident, isn't it? But obviously he's going to be slow away from it, isn't it, Sam?
I don't think that it's because I think the car on the outside also backs up the spin. Mid corner, I think he slows down as well. There. He's braking. So Sam's going so slow because he's trying to go too wide. They'll slow up, but he gets a better ring because he's on the outside.
Yeah,
And then the car behind gets past because he's got the draft, not because of the incident.
yeah. I would stick with Sophie on that one,
Thomas?
unfortunately for Michael.
Yeah, I'd class that as a selfie. I don't think the two cars going by are particularly part of the incident. That's just the aftermath of Sam slowing down a bit more.
Yeah. Right, next one.
I'm sure Sam probably gets them back anyway somewhere.
Meatball Duncan Coat at 9:40. Lap 5.
Lap 5, which corner?
It doesn't say just the meatballs timestamp. There it is. Do it. Selfie.
I think that's a selfie. He's off
Yeah.
track, out of
Off track
control,
again. Yep.
What happens?
and Arthur's got very little place to go. Really,
Arthur's his teammate. Duncan Coat, were they on the...
are they?
No, I love it. The score sheet.
Does Arthur get a weak ball as well? You probably need to check with their teammates because otherwise Duncan will get.
Oh no,
Some-
they're not. I'm thinking of someone else. Duncan Copes for Kenny Kate.
So Arthur, Duncan gets a meatball. Does Arthur get a meatball? I'm guessing so.
3 laps down.
Arthur Pansel does get a meatball.
Yeah, you can see the wheel.
Where does Duncan finish?
There's also a meatball, so they're both out. So if we're saying, I think that's Duncan's Cope, it's just a 6 LP.
Cool. Next one.
And the next one is lap 8, Shane Piggott against Rob Noble.
That's me out of here for half an hour then.
At the chicane.
I think I should be an independent next season so that I don't have any teammates.
It's the way forward.
Next.
We just to make sure. Okay, there's no way there's overlap at turn, and he's turning in. There's. That's a bad rejoin now.
Yeah, bad rejoin for a start. So.
Would that not be
With that, what's sorry?
nothing? Forget I spoke.
Oh yeah. Oh dear.
If you have time to regain control before you rejoin the track.
He's going for gravel. Surely he's got time to get like. Oh no, maybe not. A big slide. But he's not braking.
No.
If I don't know, I haven't spent much time on the gravel. But if you brake, then would he just spin out worse?
Yeah, normally, yeah.
I'd press the brakes if I was on water.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
You'd drown. Best thing to do is put your foot down on water. Watch the Icelandics. They do it very well.
Depends if you want to go further in.
The Icelandics just drive over the top of lakes.
Not in a Mazda, they won't.
He was actually,
If you
he
put
was
chunky enough
actually
wheels
trying to accelerate while he was on the gravel.
He
put
does. He dabs
put
the
chunky
throttle.
enough wheels on, and I'm sure they'll still do it.
There is like a dab of throttle just as he gets on the gravel. There.
Yeah.
Goes faster.
So I
He,
think that
If he'd kept off the throttle, I would have said he couldn't help it, but
Yeah.
Does he actually hit anyone?
with
Are we
that-
looking at this for an actual reason, or just to see?
Oh,
if
because
it's
he hits Rob.
Does he? Oh, okay.
Well, what? So he's not protested the first bit, or
Yeah, the first bit's the only bit that's protested, but this
Right.
is all part of the same incident. I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Is that netcode? That didn't look close enough.
I was going to say the same thing.
Who's that talking now?
I'm
They're the
kind of
same fucking person, isn't it?
I'm defending Shane here.
Yeah, shall we see it?
It
Have a look
doesn't
at that.
matter, does it?
Okay, no.
Oh, it's all stuck.
Why are we looking at this particular incident? Just to ask.
It's all part of the same thing at the moment.
Oh my days, man!
Is it a protest or is it a meatball?
Oh, Shane protested Rob.
At what point?
The chicane. He just says the chicane. This is all the chicane. Should we go slow mo?
it's
It's not. It definitely touches him.
yeah,
Are we going 2 LP each? One for the Rob's hit here, and then one for Shane hitting him.
yeah, I would agree with that because they both was part of the cause of it.
How
I
many
think.
loses? None.
Oh yeah, and I don't think we can maybe blame Rob for Shane's lost places because are we saying he put himself in the wall by dabbing the throttle? Or-
Yeah, yeah,
2 LP for that contact.
yeah, and 2 LP for this one.
I'll give him a cup for that. It was
You give him a what?
Give him a cup.
Okay, is everyone agreeing that 2 LP each, or
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken.
He nearly got collected when he pulled up.
Fuck it now. Put it on
That's
me,
from
Chase.
hitting the wall, is it? Or-
Yeah, it's broke big time, isn't it?
Yeah,
just for people watching? Say, look at the protest sheet. Shane's one's going to be at the bottom because I have to pick another row. So I haven't gotten to give him the points. They're just not in the same thing.
Tell me the finish of that race.
We're not finishing that race now. Where is the next? Alright, Anthony Beck, turn 1, lap 8 against Andy McEwen.
Backwards.
That's not my problem. Oh, dear.
oh,
That's got to be a McEwen 3 LP at least.
Good hell. Judge, jury.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Is this actually on Rob or is this on? I thought it was Beck and McEwen.
If he's involved, then yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I didn't hear his name. Okay, fair enough.
No, but yeah, it's just Anthony Beck has protested Andy McEwen.
Technically, I should be able to.
No, because he's involved in the incident still. It doesn't matter who's involved in the protest. Rob's involved, so. I do agree though. I think it is a 3 LP for McEwen. What do the other guys think?
yeah, definitely.
He's just tried to dive the other car.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
He's gone too far. Cool, that one was nice and quick. Andy McEwen. Where does he finish? Where's he finished, Kip? Oh, second.
Ooh,
A lot of
So,
it's a big loss for him.
7.
He's got another one coming as well.
one thing I would say is,
Mm-hmm.
if we'd have done that,
One.
if we'd have done that in actual proper order, it would have shown why the previous incident happened, or partly why the last incident happened because of this
Doesn't
one.
matter though, does it?
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, but the only reason we didn't do it in order is because the protests were they're just sorted into lap 8, and then I guess no one's given a time, so we just had to. But anyway, that one's sorted. Next one, Adam Fox, lap 8 against James Clark, turn 2.
Yeah.
I didn't even listen then. Did you say Adam Fox?
Yeah, against James Clark, turn 2. Apparently, Clark's going slowly. He had damage on the racing line, I guess, causing mayhem.
Oh,
Hey,
turn 2 is which lap?
This lap. There he is. Oh, yeah, this is me involved, because I used him. A little nudge for good. Alright, I guess technically I'm involved in that, so I'll pipe down if you like. Yeah, sorry about that, Adam. I saw him going slow. I was like, I'll just make sure there's no space there.
Yeah.
dirty.
I think I followed you around then for the rest of the race.
You did, yeah. I was really worried you were going to dive on me inside out of anger or something.
Problem is, if he'd have moved left or right, he's in front of someone.
Back in a sec.
Did he not get a meatball for that? I take it he got damage.
I haven't got the list. Lap 8. Still finished.
Yeah, Nick's gone. I mean, the only thing you could have done there is literally go off the track. So I have to say, he kept a steady line, which whether it's racing line or not, it's a steady line, which is all that you can ask for.
Alright, I'm back. Have we got a decision on this one yet?
Just ask you if this got a meatball or any.
Oh, no meatballs now.
There's just this incident after it then.
Yeah, so it's James afterwards getting in the way of someone.
Yes.
He
So
should
Rob,
have.
I
he
just
should've
realised, by the way, Rob Noble did protest that other one as well. So, I don't know.
He could have kept that on the inside if it had stayed on the brakes.
Yes, Kip.
What?
Are you
Go
talking
on.
about your crash?
Go on the James. Go on the James one.
That's not my crash.
Your team?
Yeah, it's not me though.
Yeah, you're not
The
allowed to
same
talk
thing.
not allowed to talk on your own
Apart
team
from
either.
we finished that. That was done and gone ages ago. This is the racing line issue we're doing.
You're still talking about it.
He did hold up two cars as well, though, didn't he? Being on the racing line.
Yeah.
Problem is, if he'd have gone off the racing line,
He'd
he'd
have
have
Go on.
got in the way of someone else.
Not if he'd have gone left.
What, off the track.
No, watch it.
He got room to go more towards the white line, but
Depends how
He
bad his
does come
car is.
across. On this right hander, look, he does come across.
yeah.
Watch him.
What damage has he actually got?
He doesn't get a meatball, so it must just
Uh,
be.
That to me is no different to the penalty I got last week with coming on and moving away from the white line.
Was he off track?
I don't think he. Did he go off track?
I don't think he went off track.
No.
I mean, he's still on track. He's still allowed to be there. It's
Yeah,
not.
true.
It's not a blue flag, so he's not blocking with being a lap down.
Yeah, you're right.
He's perfectly allowed to be there.
I was
Not to
looking
be-
at the same incident from the wrong end. Yeah, I mean,
Nice blink.
Lag switch, they call it, haven't they?
yeah.
As I say, he's not a lap down. He's not gone off track. He goes off track because he gets hit.
What do you want now?
Did he know he's got damage?
What's his steering like?
If his car is damaged, then I'd put it on him. If not, I don't think he did anything. Yeah, he's definitely got damage.
His steering's straight.
It's a glitch.
Feels straight.
Why do glitches always happen just at the wrong moment? What's the rear chase from view like?
He's definitely got damage, so his car's going to be slow. So I think he should have kept tight to the white line with having that many cars behind you.
I mean, the thing against him is that his right front wheel is, by the looks of things, wobbling. But in terms of the rules, he's not a lap down. He's not off track.
Have a vote.
Give me something to write, peeps.
I
you
think
can.
I think personally he's to blame because he should have stopped closer to the white line. So I'll start the vote with that.
It's
And
James.
It's up to James and whoever else is allowed to talk.
I'm not too sure.
Toss a coin. This is still race 2.
Yeah, no.
Still 2 more to go on
I
this
think
race.
I think he could have done more to get out the way. I think he knew it. He must have known he was damaged, and could have done more to stay out the way. So yeah, his fault, I would say.
And Thomas is against, isn't he?
So that's 2 for his fault, 1 against.
I'm just going on the technicality of rules.
Yeah, what do the rules say? Because I have to say I don't think there is. a
I'm
thing
not
for this.
sure whether there's anything about
If you think you've been damaged,
impeding if you're damaged.
I mean that wheel could have taken until turn 3 to have shown up on his driving because we can't see his steering input. We don't know whether his steering's gone.
Where damage comes in, it's usually only if you're out of control of the.
Which I don't think he's out of control. He's still in control. As I say, the technicalities of the rules. He's not a lap down. He's not out of control, and he wasn't off track coming on track. So it might not have had any issues with his steering until he went on the grass there.
But yeah, it's because when you get onto now, look, he can't turn.
Yes, I know, but I've had it before where I've had no steering issues and then gone off grass and then had steering issues because iracing's just got Stupid physics.
Okay. So I think if you're saying he's at fault and we're giving a penalty, the only thing you could possibly give him is causing Adam to lose one position.
Well, seeing as the voting's close, can we ask Kip to...
No, it's 2-1.
2-1, isn't it? So I'll put it in 2 LP.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
It's happening. We're getting past it. The next one is. So we've done that one.
My only thing,
Oh, we have to go back.
now we've really gone past it. He did, he sort of eased off a bit early as well, which caught me out, but...
Fair. But anyway, right, we'll leave it for now. The next one, Michael Clough against Craig McDonald, turn 12, lap 6. This is the one that got added later, so I didn't see it.
Turn 12, lap 6. McDonald. Did you say? I thought you said Michael McDonald. Who was it?
Craig McDonald. And Michael Clough.
Have we gone past it? What corner was it?
Turn 12.
Somewhere there.
Who's protested who?
Michael's protested Craig.
Does all 4 wheels of Craig's car go over the line? I don't think they do
No,
they?
that doesn't. He's still on track, but it's very, very optimistic move.
He sort of tried to straight line it a bit, hasn't he?
Better than being a pessimist.
I know you can take a lot of that curb, but when you're overtaking
Not in this
someone...
league.
When you... No, you can go offline across there and get away with it, but if you're overtaking someone, you've got to have all 4... Well,
I don't think he was going
2 wheels on the white line at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's keeping you within the track limits.
It's definitely turned in. Like, speed that one up.
He's on track, but it's very optimistic. He's not side by side at the turn in.
We just play this one out, see what happens. Was it just contact, or... So he's lost multiple
Places.
positions,
Yeah.
3 LP.
so 3 LP for Craig, that's
3
my
LP
point of view.
for Craig. We all agreeing on that? Or you all agreeing on that?
Yeah, I'd agree on that.
Cool.
We went for the Ayrton Senna approach, but it didn't quite work.
Craig Torpedo McDonald.
No, if you see a gap, you go for it, but sometimes it doesn't work.
He didn't score.
Yeah, Craig's had a bit of a nightmare. He keeps on getting caught up in things.
You making excuses?
Hey? Yeah.
It
I
happens.
think he shouldn't have had a penalty because he's had lots of bad luck, so just let him off.
It happens. We've had some.
Bad luck. What the fuck was that?
Kip's not going to say anything? No? Okay.
About what?
I was joking.
Talking about his own team.
What are you on about?
Well, Craig McDonald and Nick is the same team.
I was being sarcastic. I wasn't trying to sway you. Right, go on. That's that race done. We're all good. Race 3 is shorter, smaller.
Good.
Still plenty.
It was short. It was shorter for me as well. I got a meatball that one.
So did I.
Talking about his trash.
No, I haven't we hadn't started yet.
Oh, we're all getting involved in these. Me, Fiona, and Thomas all out on lap 1. Mine was. No, not going to talk.
Where's Thomas gone?
Is that a rage quit or is he? Oh. Have you upset him?
You mean you?
Me?
Anyway, race 3.
Race 3, let's go. Hopefully he's just disconnected. We'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
You see how slow that's loading?
We're not seeing anything because you're not shared your screen.
Oh shit. Fucking, it's the first time I've done this.
So waiting. We used to waiting a long while for the footage to come up with Michael. That loads quick.
Takes as long as it takes me to get a podium.
Having some internet issues.
Is it working?
No, I mean Thomas. Thomas is back.
Alright.
Yeah, I thought that was an interlude. I just thought I'd disappear.
Oh, fair enough.
Right, I'm going to use my clairvoyant powers to work out what the first crash is.
It wasn't in practice.
First one is, sorry, I got used to telling you what to do. Liam Stimpson against Jason Cooper, turn 9 of lap 1.
There's
Is
got to
there
be
any-
something turn 1. What are you on about?
Is there no
Don't-
meatballs for turn 4?
There probably
Well,
is.
I might-
This, I'm just going by the list. This is the first one on the list. Alright, next. Oh, I hate these ones when they meet when they meet in the middle. It's the
That's the
worst.
best. That's the fucking best way to do these.
Right.
I would agree with Nick. Alright.
I say, I think that's what you can do with that.
They're both.
It's-
Both going, you know,
They've got different lines for a slightly bent court, like straight, and that kind of thing happens. Again, that's
with that, yeah.
that's just awareness of what's going on around you.
Safe time, I'll go with RI with you.
Yeah, I think so.
Again, I'll notice if we just RI'd a lot.
One's going right, one's going left. So not a lot you
Yeah.
can do.
I don't know.
Okey-doke.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Moved on already, Kip.
Nice.
Oh fuck!
Okay. Fiona Siddons, 151.
I've got a funny feeling I'm involved in this, so in a bit.
10 seconds.
Yeah, you and Stephen and Fiona are all around the same time. Oh. Ah. Wheel on the grass causes a little jolt, I think.
Scott, isn't it? So, is there any contact between here? Like, does he get a nudge? You know what I mean? Does he nudge?
I think there is a nudge. Yeah. What about before the corner as well? Going into that corner, do they both run wide? Because oh no, I'm thinking, don't matter. I thought there was contact earlier. There is not. There is a nudge, but they both already got their wheels on the dirt, and that's not what put Fiona on the grass. I don't think. It's just a tiny tap, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's anything in that, really.
It's just then Fiona, unfortunately, starts braking while the left rear is on the grass, and this is gonna. There it goes. throws you off.
Yeah, yeah.
Fortunate, I think that might be on Fiona, in my opinion.
What's the outcome? Obviously, position-wise, lost.
Both of them get a meatball.
Oh, okay.
And it's just if Thomas's meatball comes from the same incident. Where's Thomas? Should we
Where,
go
I was going to say, where is Thomas?
I'd be surprised if it's the same incident. It's a long way back. There he is. Bloody hell, man. Right. I think it's safe to say that's not Fiona's fault at that point. Well, I don't know, unless it's Fiona on the track getting in the way, I guess, with these guys in front.
So, Pino, whatever. There.
Yeah, okay, it might still be on Fiona, just it being an obstacle, because I doubt there's anywhere she can go.
No, it looks like... Who's that on the right there? If they weren't there, would you have come across that way? You know.
Mm.
Which card do you want?
I don't know, to be honest. This one, we'll go for
Yeah,
this one.
go for this one. Oh,
Julian. There's a netcode bump there, but that's not really anything.
I wouldn't call that netcode.
No, the one of Fiona. Fiona and
Oh,
this guy
yeah.
have a little tap. Can we see Pino's on board then? Because why is he suddenly speed up again? Like, surely... I need to go fast! There's one bump. Bloody hell, he's no stopping him.
He's put a token in the bonnet, hasn't he?
Can I say anything or not?
No, this is your one we're looking at now.
Well, is it not everyone?
I'm not involved. I mean, I'm hanging about, but I'm not involved. It's I don't think Adam
I'll
is
just
either.
talk anyway. Fuck the rules.
Okay.
If you're going to give a penalty to James Clark for a damaged car,
Oh yeah. We have got that in mind. Don't worry. It's just making sure that everyone's not being too erratic with it. Because there's one thing slowing down a car, and it's another. You know, when you're being slowed down, Adam didn't swing into me, did he? He just slowed down. Whereas what Pino does here is that he gets back on the gas and swings into the path of everyone else. So Fiona's definitely, well, and we also you can't. We've already got the DSQ for 6, so we either have to decide that the meatball or your meatball is Fiona's fault, or it isn't. Not whether, yeah. What do you think, Adam? Pino or for Fiona?
we go on board with Thomas, just quickly, and then just
I'm not
see his angle.
piggybacking you.
What was that?
Nothing, I was joking.
Oh, sorry.
Can't joke in here.
I know, fully aware.
I was joking.
Hey.
You can't joke.
I wasn't
Oh,
joking.
Groundhog Day. Here we go.
Being ironic.
And then can we go back and play it from a chase point of view? I do think there, so the dust sort of, this happens here, but Pino does come across very aggressively, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the only thing, isn't it? Because obviously Fiona is just an obstacle at this point, but not much you can do about that.
The effort was made to get across, wasn't it?
Yeah, Fiona's trying to get onto the outside of the track,
So, like there, but
but then that causes the incident with Julian. And then,
And is it Thomas gets a meatball off this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Personally, what happens to Julian in the end? Does he just lose positions?
All right, you're still looking at it.
This is the rest of the
Don't,
night.
don't worry, this will be the
Well,
next half hour.
Oh, bloody hell. He just loses positions.
Lots of J. He finishes. Yeah.
Is that a separate incident? To the
I
first?
think there's calm. Like there, it's sort of the madness is over, and then this is now its own little
Because I'm thinking
infield.
we say that's a separate incident. That's a 3LP plus minus 30% for Fiona, but then I'd put the actual meatball on Thomas on Pino. So if Fiona gets the DSQ plus 6 for the original incident, then another 3LP for causing Julian to lose places. Or is that just
You
splitting it up too much?
No, you do normally in a crash just give them the one penalty.
All right. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I was just saying because Fiona carries on driving, and then there's a few seconds pass, and then this happens.
Yeah, but it's just the biggest penalty.
All right. I think it's
I agree with you, Nick, but there you go.
yeah. Well,
What, the 2 penalties?
Yeah.
You could dissect it to.
yeah.
what
It does. It does get a fine line when you're dealing with other instance.
Well, I'm not even in view on that, so I'd say that's a separate issue. Separate.
No, but it's talking about a different one. It's talking about this crash here and the one 3 seconds before. That meatball,
That's Fiona's fault, right? We got that one.
Yeah.
and then you got.
I wasn't. I don't
Three
think Nick was
LP there.
talking about that. Nick was talking about this next one.
Yeah, but I mean, Kip's saying that meatball and then this meatball, your meatball, is all the same thing, right, Kip? Is that what you're saying?
You only give a person one penalty in one crash.
I
Like, you're not going to give Fiona another penalty for drifting in front of these two, even though they crash,
know.
or when Thomas crashes into unless they haven't got time.
All right. Okay, then well, I'd just 6 LP for Fiona and 6 for Pino for cutting in front of Thomas. Is my opinion. What do you think, Adam? Do you think or would you say that it's Fiona's fault that Pino's gone that?
Can we play on board with Julian? Really? Mm.
Let's see Pino's on board again. Yeah. See if he could have reacted.
I think the Julian and Fiona, that's RI for me, really.
Yeah, well, I think Kip's saying that it's all part of just the fact that
Yeah.
Fiona's had this incident. She can't go anywhere. Yeah, in my opinion, the reason I'd say that is on Pino is because he's almost at a dead stop, and then he puts his foot back on the accelerator to go in front of everyone.
Mm. Yeah, because I mean, he's hit there, and then
he's stopped. He could just wait. Yeah, I know he'd lose lots of positions, and it would be shit. But
and then
the
if you hit everyone,
alternative-
you could be in the same position, you know. So it's for me, it's almost like a bad rejoin, isn't it? But he's still on the track, I know. But do you know what I mean? It's that sort of people are coming, you know. It's inevitable what's going to happen.
Cool.
So for me, that'd go on Pino, I think.
All right. Okay. Cool. So 6 for Pino, 6 for Fiona. Done.
Yep.
Dusted. The next one is 2 minutes 30. Jason Cooper is a meatball.
Oh. Same one, yeah, you've already done that. Isn't it?
Sorry, I'm not looking
No.
at the screen. Which one is it?
We're in a different race.
Oh, we
I
have done
think.
that one. Oh, so he got a meatball for that. Oh, that doesn't matter. We decided that was an RA.
Yeah.
So the next one would be my meatball, which is just around the next corner, 2 minutes 39.
Is that a meatball? So,
If you got a meatball from that was bloody unlucky.
Okay, it might not actually. But does mine say 239?
yeah, so
The-
it's 229.
239. Okay, no, it's. I thought it was a meatball, so I put myself into the wall to avoid people.
Right.
So if you keep watching, you'll see me. I tried to turn left, it wouldn't go, so I was sort of fuck it and bin it.
It's 10 seconds for the meatball, isn't it? Delay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so no, yeah, that has given me a bit more then. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I did get a meatball from that. Because it's 239. Yeah.
He did the suicide dive.
So yeah, meatballs on the incident. You have to go over that one.
Oh, I've moved on. I don't know why.
Yeah, I did technically do something bad. So you have to look at it a little bit more.
You caused
It was 5
Lee
places.
to lose places. If your meatball, most we could give is 3 LP, isn't it?
Yeah, he doesn't meatball. He just loses
Yeah.
places. So are you all going 3 LP for me?
That's
I
that
would,
code,
yeah,
isn't it?
because you've lost control.
The snack code.
Yeah, it's your fault, isn't it?
Cool. Yeah, that is my fault. I was expecting that one. Nick Postons. I didn't finish, so there's no penalty points or anything. So,
Yeah, 3 LP for you.
nice. Right, next, Simon Robson, 8 minutes 59. Lap 4. It's a meatball again, so no corner, just got to forget.
You're going to miss all the good crashes.
Does Craig get anything? No, he doesn't get. There's no thing for Craig there. No protest or anything.
Do you want me to go straight to it? Just say.
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to watch all the crashes,
I'd like to see what's happened.
go for it.
I will vote.
You should do this on a Tuesday, Kip, and then you can tell the broadcast where the incidents are.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
I know, I think, was it race 3? The broadcasters didn't know where to put the cameras because there's that much happening at the same time.
What was the time?
8:59.
It was more like 10 than
Who for? Who's meatball?
Oh, sorry, Simon Robson. That,
Be that.
the black car there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's. I mean, yeah. Pretty easy one, I think.
Yeah.
Just whoever that guy is spinning gets a 6
Yeah,
and a DSQ.
What, because
Isn't it?
He's spun himself, caused another car to
yeah.
wreck.
It's the same as what happened with you, isn't it, earlier?
Yeah, I just got lucky that I was the meatball. Who is the Semtech car? Liam
Stimson.
Stimson.
Simpson.
Poor Simon had nowhere to go.
Yeah. Okay.
I would put that.
Lap 6. Michael Linscombe Hatfield against Chris Slater, turn 1.
Back to the American royalty.
What
Yeah.
happened there?
Oi!
Name and shame. Oh shit.
Does he do that on his own, or does he get help?
So Michael's put in the protest against that RAF car.
So that's a penalty to Chris.
Yeah, he it's weird. He looks like he makes the break and then turns left almost once he's made it. He makes the corner, sorry, not makes the break.
He doesn't get punted in, does he?
No,
Nice bit of yeah. Yeah, he doesn't
So-
make the breaks.
that's a dive bomb that doesn't go to the apex. So that's
That is
Three.
what that is. Everyone agreed on a 3LP for that one?
Yep.
Cool. But then
then the rejoin.
we'd have to look at the rejoin if that's a separate incident because it's not been protested.
Surely it's the same thing. It's the same corner. That's what you told me first race, was that if it's the same corner, it gets looked at.
With the chicane thing.
No, first race, Donington.
Oh, Donington.
Something like this happened, and you went, "Oh, it's the same corner, so it gets looked at."
Oh, I don't know. Kip. I
I'm
can't
on the
remember.
fence on this because it's so long after, but it is part of
It's such a bad rejoin, though. It deserves a penalty.
What point
Oh,
of view?
wait. Who's the car that gets hit? Is it Glenn Humston?
Glenn,
It's a meatball. We have to look at it anyway.
there we
No
go.
need to debate. No need to
There
debate.
you go.
Thank God for
Why can't we just debate it anyway?
that. So Chris gets a 3LP, doesn't he? Where does Chris finish?
Fifth.
Fifth.
So fifth loses 23 points. Sorry, Chris.
Who?
Um,
Oh yeah, it's later, right?
How much does so Glenn gets meatballs? So this is a 3LP or 6LP?
6 and a DSQ has to be, I think.
I think if you're looking at a crash, you should look at everybody getting back up the racing speed.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah. Good point. It's such a bad
Such a
rejoin.
bad rejoin.
Why isn't he reversed? You don't have to go out full.
He also waited, had a gap, waited for the gap to go, and then
Yeah. Oh.
I know the gearbox is really shit in first, but
If he's on a single screen though, it is really hard to tell when you can rejoin.
He's looked the wrong way, and he
Yeah.
on the other side of the road.
well, he's looked right.
Right. Last one. Lap 8. Rob Noble against Michael Seal.
Bye bye.
Turn 1. Is there overlap when he comes across? I think. Probably just
Yeah.
a question. So Michael stays against the line.
I don't think there's anything wrong with what Michael did there.
No, I think Rob's just. He thinks, he thinks
Squeezing
he's
the
in
gap,
front.
look.
Yeah, he thinks he's clear, and
Michael doesn't have to back out. What's the outcome to Michael? I think he seems fine, doesn't he?
Just carried on, didn't he?
Nicely rejoined, nicely done. Does he lose a position to Shepard? He does.
yeah, it's,
So we agreed that's on Rob? Or do we think that... Do you want to look at Michael's onboard maybe? Just make sure he's definitely keeping it straight.
you can have a look on his onboard, yeah. From the outside, he didn't do anything wrong, but
No, I don't.
no,
Okay.
Michael couldn't have done anything different there.
Just look at Noble. The same, like on board. Inboard, what do you want
Looks like he just straightens up and just drives towards the left-hander, maybe.
to? And there was overlap, weren't there?
Yeah.
I'd have to say two LP for Noble.
Yeah.
I think so. Should we go like the vertical or the overlap cam just to make 100% sure it's always there? But I think I'm going to agree that that's Rob's 2LP.
You can't hit me if there aren't any overlap.
True. Okay, there's plenty of overlap.
there's
Yeah,
plenty
I just
of-
wanted to tick all the boxes, just make sure we're 100%.
Tickle it.
Tick all of the boxes.
Keep your hand to yourself.
Tickle the box.
Oh god. All right.
Just before you move on, Michael in chat on my stream, you know, but he's put his hands up and accepted the bad rejoin, but he said he was on full throttle with the wheel spinning for a good 5 seconds before the car moved.
Oh, just bloody iracing being a shit.
Yeah, he apologised to Glenn, and Glenn said it's all right. It's funny.
Yeah. So I think it is a nightmare rejoining, especially if he's on single screens or something. You can't look to your left. What's saying? Right, Rob closes the gap on Michael. Okay, we're good for. I think we're good for this race. Yep, all done. Race 4. Make it happen.
Fucking please. Engage. Well, that's Fiona.
This race is my best race of the night. Started 37th and worked my way up to 18th.
Have you gone any faster without that screen?
Yes, yeah. I went on Zandvoort when I got it set up, and I went nearly a second faster than what I had before. So
You have to do that everywhere now.
I clipped a curb out, and I actually had my first roll as well.
You went upside down, yeah.
Yeah,
Just close your eyes if it doesn't stop.
that's fun when you have a rollover when you're in VR.
Right, first one. Lap 1. Warren Messenger, 3 minutes 18 seconds. Against Luke Grundman.
Did you say 3:18?
Yes.
That not got sent in.
What happened?
Oh, I didn't send it in.
You didn't, or you did, sorry?
No, I didn't.
Didn't.
Couldn't be bothered.
Fair enough.
I remember that one. It was 50-50.
Oh, now you're watching it. Oh,
Oh, have you both had wheel spin or something? That's a weird one. I'm glad we don't have to dissect that.
Yeah, they both had a little slide.
Yeah. And Fox just pieces out.
It should swap to it, but It's not.
18. There we go. You've gone past it now.
They should have jumped to him. It's on crash. Fucking useless thing.
There we go. Is this it?
If
No,
this is it, me and James can't comment.
Oh dear. I'm guessing there's going to be... Oh yeah, there's lots of meatballs here. You have Michael, Liam Stimson, Rob Noble, Simon Robson, Kerry Cockrell, and Warren Messenger, and Luke Grundman.
I think this deserves the blimp view.
Literally.
It looks funny in reverse.
I'm gutted from all.
Yeah, look at it.
Yes, yeah, that's me just going through now. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here?
So, what you got, a meatball or a protest?
There's lots of meatballs and a protest.
But the first one.
Sorry, the first one's Warren Messenger against Luke Grundman. They're both the last two to get meatballed as well, so I think this must be something that Luke's done afterwards, maybe. Okay, that'll be that then.
Yeah, so Grunman takes it back.
Yeah. That seems similar to the one we had on the start grid, as Luke got enough time to react to the brakes. And can he see the incident happening? He sees
Yeah.
smoke.
Can't see a lot, can you, before...
Do you all get smoke on your graphics?
I get
Yes.
smoke.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
You have to turn the graphics down quite a lot to get no smoke.
Do you think he'd have seen what was going on in front?
He sees a bit of smoke, and I think that's it. And he does lift a little bit.
Lift or anything, does he?
I think he lifts a bit. Why don't you just play it through?
It's not flat, is
Yeah.
it?
He lifts here, and then he goes back on it. I think because I don't know. He must.
Whereas you can see this when he went back on it, there's nothing where the smoke was there?
Yeah.
So I can understand why he got back on the throttle there.
Yeah. Because he's lifting there.
Yeah.
I get why Glenn's pissed off though, because he's obviously seen it full. He's just trying to avoid all that madness, and he's
Yeah.
getting put into it. Personally, I don't know. I don't know if we can blame Luke for that. It is slightly poor decision making to be like he sees the smoke and he lifts, but he's still right up Glenn's arse, isn't he? Which maybe he shouldn't have been. Fiona avoided it nicely.
That was just a luck.
That was skill.
Pure skill.
That was pure skill. I'll tell you now.
All right. Personally, I'm voting an NFA on this one, just based on reaction times. And that he does lift, he does slow down a bit. He can't see the full picture of the havoc in front.
I like the psychology of this.
Cheers.
It's not.
Oh, not my
horrible.
psychological report. just the psychology in general.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'll wait till it's voted.
Do you have an opinion?
Not till you've all voted.
Oh, keeps his cards.
Me and James can't vote anyway.
Anybody?
Just me then. Go on, you're gonna have to tell me your opinion now, Kip.
No, but there's only 2 cars involved in this, so how can it only be you?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
well, we can vote against this one.
Yeah,
This
feel like
bit,
you can.
yeah.
I think you can, because they're braking for an incident involving you, but they're not in the incident.
Right, okay.
I think it says in the rule the initial incident, and this is it, the initial one. Not all of them.
What do you guys think then?
I don't think there's a lot he could have done.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It is.
Like I say, when he got on the throttle here,
That,
once he got on the throttle, he could see the smoke and there was no cars. So your natural thing is to put your foot back in it.
I think
Because you can't see anything in front of. Glenn, is it in front of him?
is that Thomas's teammate?
this is Thomas's teammate we're on board
Yeah.
now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh right.
I think that's why he's not come back. He's waiting until he can give an opinion.
Vote. Where's
As
Adam?
I don't think he's done anything wrong because, as I say, when he
Can Adam
accelerates now, he can see the smoke and no cars.
I think he should be more cautious, but he can't see the incident. He can just
Yeah.
see.
He has tried avoiding it, hasn't he, at the end there? So.
I mean, personally, I would have done the same thing. You see the smoke, there's no cars, you think it's cleared.
Cool. Right, should we have a vote then? I guess me and Fiona think NFA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now on to the list of meatballs then. Oh no, wait, we have Craig Cockrell against Jeremy Scott, last corner of this, so I'm guessing this is the beginning of it, hopefully.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd have given that.
What, the pen?
Yeah.
Fair. Can't have all have your speedy reactions though.
No, but I always go on.
No, I get what you mean. I get it is borderline, but I just don't think he could see enough of it to give it.
Everyone looks different distances, don't they?
Yeah.
They can always appeal if they don't agree anyway.
Well, he's not got it, so he ain't going to appeal that.
No, I mean,
Fun.
Warren could appeal, could he?
yeah.
He's not good.
Oh yeah.
Warren could.
Is this the one you want to see?
It's
Yeah, I
Craig
think
Cockrell
so,
and
yeah.
Jeremy Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not space for Scott on the inside, isn't there? I think Cockrell here doesn't really change his line, does he?
Oh, I think I've seen. Yeah, I when I first saw this, I thought of just a racing incident and I don't understand why
He's got there. He's coming away from that white line, isn't he?
Yeah.
But no, it
feel
is that
another
corner.
one where
It
they
does
meet in the middle.
bring you out, doesn't it?
His teammate is coming. It looks like he's coming in on him as well, doesn't it? He can't move much to the left, can
This feels like it's going to be a long one.
he?
Yeah. From the first look, it looked to me like they're both moving
I've
in
heard
on
that
each
before.
other. Sorry?
I've heard that sentence before.
What did I say?
Oh, that's fine. I laughed, that's all that mattered.
You definitely can't blame the Gatton car because he just left the car's width and some.
I'd blame
No,
my
Scott's drifted
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
quite a fair bit there.
Yeah.
In short, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
He's not took the apex, has he?
No.
You could keep it right on that white line, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I know it's that thing. I was sort of drifting out, but obviously if you're making the move, you've got to, keep it in, haven't you?
Yeah.
Does he even have an overlap on turning, or is it he's trying to make it all through the corner?
I think there was, wasn't there?
I don't think he's.
He's not alongside when.
Is it?
Can you see it from bird's eye view, or sideways, either one?
Yeah, there's no. He's turning in there and there's no overlap.
Yeah.
By the time his spotter tells him too wide, it's too late to
Yeah,
not
that's made me
turn in.
lead towards Jamie that one a bit more. then.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too, yeah.
I assume with that it's going to be a 3LP because who's it Cockrell again, isn't it? He's going to lose. Did he get meatballed?
Oh,
Cockle
yeah,
meatballs.
massively big.
All right.
That's
Well, I think if we
caused
say
all
that's
the
Jamie's fault, then Jamie's going to about to get a lot of penalty points.
Let's call it 4 times 3. So technically,
On that same vein of fault, if we say this is a racing incident, we can wipe off a lot of meatballs right now.
I thought racing incident because of the daft racing physics, but
Yeah,
when you looked at the no overlap, it is
Yeah,
a late overtake. So
yeah,
that actually says make the apex.
yeah, which he
yeah.
doesn't.
I was, until we saw the no overlap, I was leaning on the RI side, but
Yeah,
he,
he's making
he,
all that ground up.
he definitely made it all up after the Gatton car had turned in, or was turning in, should say.
Don't know if he lifted because of that car on the gravel.
It's weird how slow he's going. Oh, that was he going too much off track?
That's close. Yeah. Don't know, but it could be slow down.
You can take a lot of that.
You can take
Yeah.
a lot, but I don't think you can take that much.
He wouldn't
Well,
have
that's
got.
fine.
He wouldn't have slowed down straight away, though, would he? Should
It's,
Not
it's a
much.
pity on the replays we can't see whether there's a slowdown.
No,
Yeah.
that's the same corner Sam got the slowdown on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He got
I had a slowdown in one of the practice session, I think it was, on there like that.
have a listen.
Nice, flat out.
Yeah, it's
Just
got a
not
terrible
slowing
exit.
down.
Yeah.
You know, when I look at it, I do sort of think he's at a bit of a racing incident. Yeah, he's slightly drifted wide, but it's. Because if that is, or he has got overlap, hasn't he? But
Yeah, quite a bit, hasn't he?
so should it be that there is enough room, isn't there? That's the trouble. But then it's sort of closing.
When do you class it in turn in?
You know.
What? The overlap, you've got to have it before the person in front commits to the corner.
Yeah, and he's turning in there.
It's a difficult thing because that last corner, everyone's got a different line.
Yeah, it's a hard one to judge, especially on a long corner. Like, it's easier to say when it's a hairpin if they have overlap and then they hit on the apex, but on one of these ones, it's like. Jason's fault, 100%.
I've just seen if they drift out mid corner.
Yeah, yep. I don't think you. Not as much as Scott did. I don't think.
Yeah. A little bit there.
Yeah.
But Jamie was doing it. It was earlier. It was before
Yeah,
the
a lot
curve.
earlier before the curve, wasn't it?
The end of the tyres. Traffic lights.
Craig has left him a lot of room on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Craig definitely hasn't done anything wrong. he's left a car's width and some.
Is it the rear that starts the contact? It is, and then the front sort of comes around and hits.
If they're clear, you can't tell. It's just called it door banging, but
Yeah.
you haven't decided yet. Even if you get the wonky physics like that.
I mean, it is one of them where 9 times out of 10, without iracing's wonky physics, that would have been a door bang and they'd have both carried on.
Does Craig turn in slightly at that point, just before it happens?
Watching his teammate.
Yeah.
I feel like he does. He does turn in a bit.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
leaning towards the racing incident.
I'm leaning back to racing
Yeah,
incident on it.
yeah. Racing incident.
Yeah.
Because
He drifts, Craig.
Jeremy's drifted out. Craig's moved in a little bit because his teammate was there.
Yeah.
Uh,
What do you think, Kip?
Don't care.
You're gonna hold out? Okay.
I don't care.
I guess everyone's agreed on a racing incident then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a majority there, isn't there?
Thank God for that.
Glenn says he knew what you meant, Kip.
Hey? On
Glenn put on the pad when he just seen it. Tell Kip I knew what he meant.
on what? Got no idea.
God knows.
I don't know. 'Cause I didn't see it when it went up.
Humberside. What?
Glenn Humberston, yeah.
Humberside. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Fill it in. Say I don't know what you mean.
Oh, he's watching anyway.
Can I wake up yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I? I mean, I don't know what comes first, the end of this or Le Mans.
Probably the mob.
I can't actually talk yet. We now have to go through all the meatballs and just make sure it was all just this crash. So first we got Thomas. So you have to wait for that one. I assume they're all gonna. We should just fly.
Oh,
through.
I'm not here, by the way. I have nothing to do with all this.
Oh, you just
Oh.
had to happen to get a meatball. Oh no,
Yeah.
wait, no. Oh no, the
I
meatball.
got a meatball on the first lap before this.
Yeah, the meatball was earlier on. It's come after those.
The others.
After all these ones.
Yeah,
Right.
but I'm before this. I'm halfway around the first lap. It's
Oh,
just
you
Yeah.
normally
cheap.
Are
normally
you sure you didn't
back.
drive into this as well?
Nope, I didn't get that far.
Oh,
Trust me, I didn't get to the last corner.
Do you want me to skip?
From your
Thomas's-
comment, no one else got. Okay.
Sam Smith
I'll
said,
have to
has
watch it
stewarding
back.
been done?
Yeah.
Oh, was this when I said something and you laughed or whatever? Or you were like, I know we've heard that one before. Was it that one?
Yeah, yeah. I said I think this is going to be a long one.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. We've got there.
So I fell asleep.
Right. Should we come back to Thomas after we've done all the other meatballs from that other crash?
yeah,
then?
yeah.
Right, we've got Michael Linscombe Hatfield. It's the first one to get caught up. I'm pretty sure he had nowhere to go.
I think he hit the Gatton car, didn't he?
Yeah, he breaks, nowhere to go. Easy
Add
enough.
rejoin.
Potentially, did he hold his brakes?
No.
Well, the brakes wouldn't have done anything by that point, I don't think.
Still racing. Ah.
he might get. I don't
I
know.
class a bad rejoin. I class that as.
There's nothing
Well-
he could do for the meatball, though, was there? Because surely that. I can't say that. But...
I don't think his brakes will have an effect until later on. Like, doesn't matter if he holds the brakes there; he's flying across the track because he's hit a wall. And if he brakes there, then the car behind has even less of a chance of getting out. Anyway, right, next meatball, because we'll get to that rejoin in a sec. Liam Stimson.
Yeah, it was that one about it being a long one, Kit.
Yeah. Tell him he's a pervert.
He's listening to you.
That's an odd meatball, that is.
There's net code. There's daylight between them.
This is
This is a separate bloody incident altogether, isn't it?
Is that the Grun guy in front?
No.
No.
That Grun guy running into a crash, was it this one or another race? I can't remember.
This one.
Oh,
This
right.
is still the same bloody race. I feel like this might be a penalty for Liam. He's trying to make the most of a crash, but then he gets some wheel spin and knocks the other car off.
Yeah.
He gets oversteer. He's got to steer into it, doesn't he?
Hmm. There is a gap
But
between
Julian
them,
there does sort of.
He
Snatches
has to
I
come
think he's
across.
avoiding though, isn't he?
across
He's
to
trying
avoid
to-
that car.
which he had to do.
Yeah.
But he
Both
was
just come
straightening.
together, aren't they?
He was straightening up again before the contact, so I don't think he would have hit Stimson if Stimson hadn't have got the oversteer. But yeah, this is the longest meeting we've had in ages.
Is this race 3?
No, this is the
Oh.
last
Race 4.
Oh,
It's the last- There's still a lot. There's still a lot to go. Personally, I think that's on Stimson,
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I'd agree
just
with
because
that.
of the oversteer. So what
Yeah,
happens
you
to
can see
Julian?
he's lost it there, can't you?
Julian
lost
doesn't
it,
doesn't
but-
get a meatball, so it's just how many positions he loses. Julian, he does
24.
finish. So how does he finish? Does he lose multiple positions here? He must do, surely, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
It's a
two
big
spins,
one. 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
3 LP for Stimson then?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
It's a shame you can't see the yellow flags on iRacing.
Next one's Rob Noble.
Bye.
Ah.
Popular today, isn't he?
Oh, well, sorry, where did Liam Stimson finish? Liam Stimson. Oh, he didn't finish.
33rd, 7
He's
laps
multiple
down,
lap.
yeah.
Yeah. Of course he did. I'm asking where he finished on his meatball. Right, there's the crash. He's braking. Okay.
What's sad about that is everyone who didn't brake got through.
Yeah, Rob's being safe and he's getting caught up because the car's bounced off. So this is where the bad rejoin comes in. Personally, I don't think he holds his brakes. He's not stopping. So I think that's just part of the racing incident to begin with, in my
Have we
opinion.
not done this first one?
Yeah, we have. We've done the car at Michael, but we didn't really say if everyone thought that was a bad rejoin or just him being battered about.
You know, but that second meatball becomes a part of it. If you don't think he can stop.
I don't think he can. So I think it's just part of the racing incident that we
No,
came up with, really.
It's part of the initial incident then.
Which is we said that was a racing incident. Though.
Yeah, in the end, yeah. Who now?
What do you think, Fiona or James?
Well, I can't say nothing because it's
Yeah, we
my
can't
Oh
say
yeah,
no.
of course. Sorry, Adam then.
Like I say, I don't think Michael can do anything there. He's passenger, isn't he, really? So,
Yeah, cool. I agree.
Adam.
who?
Oh, sorry, I thought you said Adam was in it.
No, you're on me now.
Yeah, I know, you
I
want
managed to
that.
sail through it.
You had that spin, didn't you?
I come around here and go, what the hell's going on?
Simon Robson's next.
Roadblock.
Nicely done.
Adam was the only one
Going
in.
through the middle.
Adam was the only one through that lot with a bit of skill like me. And me and Adam will take skill all day long.
Only bit of skill I had all night.
Oh,
That was almost so good.
Yeah.
He's done well there. But again, there's nothing the Gatton car because I mean that's his
Teammate.
teammate anyway.
It's
Yeah,
his
so it doesn't
teammate.
matter. NFA just because teammate. Craig Cockrell next. Oh, we've done that one. He's the original. Warren Messenger. Have we done that one? Oh, that was look. Warren's the one who gets tapped by Luke, but we never actually looked at his meatball. I don't think.
no, we did this one.
Oh yeah, we did. We did. Okay, so we've done that one. That was a
You went
race.
soft on this one.
Yeah, so it's H35, and then it's just Luke's one, which is he gets caught up by Michael as well, but I don't think there's much Michael could do.
Luke.
No, the one you're literally just on, Grumman. This
Yeah.
guy.
What, there's another one here?
Oh, it's his meatball, so he
think
doesn't get a
it's-
meatball off.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, yeah.
Is he off the track? We can just throw it out straight away.
Because this has taken so long tonight, my earphones are about to die, so I'm off. See you later.
Fair enough. In a bit. Right, he's off the track, I think,
Yeah.
because of instant earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, race 4, lap 3, Chris Slater.
What's this going to be, turn one?
Turn
Oh.
1, yeah.
Is it?
James Clark, Chris Slater, turn 1, lap 3.
It's not finding him.
You're at the end of the race, mate. Oh, you're just saying he's not finding him at all. Okay, there we go. There we go. So Chris has had to go at James, which I think fair enough.
Why is my meatball not on there?
We've gone through that one, I think.
Have
Oh no, shit, we haven't. We missed it, didn't we? Bloody hell, we have to go back and do that one now. Yeah, right. 2 minutes 50. Thomas Burley and Colin Sampson have come together by the look of it.
No, it's with Piggott.
All right. Well, it's Colin Sampson who has the meatball as well. So those at exactly the same time. Coincidence.
Oh, okay.
Oh, his looks like a selfie. Just a coincidence that they're literally within 0.2 of a second of each
I
other.
think this is a double spin on the exit. I could be wrong. There's one of them.
His is a pure selfie. Okay.
Thought someone
I think I've seen Thomas's. I think his is on the apex of the corner, just gone.
Yeah, keep going back.
There it is.
Whose headset went flat?
Thomas's. He's back. To be fair, it's lucky he came back because we missed this bloody instant because we did the others first.
I thought he used to do these till 2 in the morning.
I'm on my phone now.
I hope we're not here till 2 in the morning. Okay. That looks like Thomas has lost it. We go cockpit view. Is Thomas starting to spin then, or is he just going for a...
Yeah, it
I
looks
think
a
he's
bit.
just turning in, isn't he? Oh no,
No,
he,
no.
no,
Right.
Oh yeah, he's lost it.
So I
yeah,
think
yeah, he did just before he lost it, didn't he?
Or I was looking in my mirrors, realised someone was there. There you go.
I didn't
Out
think you could
again.
talk.
no one's in your mirrors.
He's nearly past you.
Alright, well Shane's missed the corner. Thomas has spun into him. What do we think?
I think let Thomas call it.
It's not a dive, so technically, like, so
I would go RI just on the fact
Yeah,
that
they both sort of come
they're
into
both
each other.
they're both
don't
done wrong. Well, I wouldn't say Thomas has done wrong, but he lost the back end of his car. So they're both.
is Shane just... I don't know what's... No,
they?
he's
Shane has
not...
missed the apex of it. He looks. If you follow, like, you thought he'd follow Fiona's car, wouldn't you?
He's following the cars ahead though, going for the later apex, isn't he?
Yeah,
So he's moving away from
But
that
can
white
you
line,
do
isn't he?
that? You know, there's somebody on the outside of you.
Yeah, no, exactly, yeah.
They've met in the middle.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's just a racing incident.
yeah, I'd go racing instant on that.
Cool. So the next one then, oh, we've done Colin. That's a selfie for NFA. So now
Bit
it's
harsh for what's it? Black
Shane or
Flag
Thomas.
though, isn't it? On Thomas.
Oh, yeah, it is
Not
harsh.
really that much of a tap, really, was it?
No,
Yeah, it's just iracing
and
deciding.
it's like, hey, you get tapped like that, and you get a black flag, and it meatballs you. You can absolutely pile into a barrier and drive round. The car's slow, but it still runs. No meatball.
What was next?
Now we're on the Chris Slater James Clark one on lap 3, turn 1. But I think that's just Chris going slower than thingy expected, and he's spun him out. Loses multiple positions.
Yeah, I think he goes in the pits. I don't know if it's on that.
He hasn't got oh, he does. He does have a meatball. Yeah,
Well,
Six-
They got meatball further round.
6 minutes 11. He has a meatball. So it will be for there. He gets the meatball. We're gonna have to come and look at that in a second. This. So.
Yeah.
And what do we think for the first incident? Personally, I think 3 LP for James.
Yeah, I'd agree with that because he's gone,
yeah, I would. Yeah.
gone into the back of him, hasn't he?
Okay, the next one then is Ashley Stimpson and Chris Slater, so the one we're just looking at there, the meatball. Where did James Clark finish? '12th. 19 points lost then.
That is Chris Slater trying to get past the car that was in front of him.
That's a selfie for me.
Yeah.
Does actually lose positions. He says he got damage, but we can't just do it on. That's definitely a 2 LP at least. But
Because there's definitely overlap when he turned across the front of Ashley's car.
What lap times were you doing?
159.
55s. 54s. I don't know how quick he is.
Well, he's sped up after this.
Yeah, I don't know how quick he is, like naturally.
There isn't a penalty there for causing damage.
No,
There's
No, no, I was just
Yeah.
looking to get that slow.
Yeah. So is it just a 2 LP?
Yeah. Sulphur, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Used to wind it to the end of the race and see how many places I lost, but it's just such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it.
Spent long enough in here, but as it is about watching the old race again, don't we?
Just flick it to the last lap, but it's
Mm.
still not worth it.
Chris Slater, 2 LP. Nice. Okay, so that was that. Next is James King. 659. He had a meatball.
Sulphur.
Nice.
Bad landing.
Okay, that's
Nice,
nice.
easy one.
Yep, that one.
Oh,
And we're
the
finished.
error.
We're done.
Hey,
Is that it?
Yeah.
oh, can we do some more again?
Oh, Christ. Is there anything I need to do with the sheet now? Does it just save? Do I have to save anything?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Try Control Z about 15 times.
No.